Before I get into this WrestleMania review, I just want to apologise to Wrestling Fan Speak Out, which is a guy on Facebook I talked to. He has his own wrestling going on. Apologise to him for not being able to. Was going to do we did a hangout a couple of minutes, well an hour ago, after WrestleMania, and we did it with John Harris, who's another guy I talked to on Facebook, and we was going to do a triple threat review of WrestleMania on his channel. And basically we had bad echo issue and connection issue, and basically my mic fucked up. I'm sorry about that. So if you guys are watching me now, I'm sorry that I had to leave your hangout and stuff, but I will make it up to you guys. Maybe tomorrow, not tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday, we can do a Raw review together or something like that, and hopefully that's better. But I'm not going to talk about that now. Now I'm going to talk about WrestleMania 31. Alright guys, I'm back with my WrestleMania 31 review. And this WrestleMania was a really good WrestleMania. I actually underestimated some of these matches. I thought the Sting Triple H match, I knew that was going to be good. I knew that storyline behind it was really good. I just thought that it was really well done. I'm not really going to go into detail in this review because I need to get up early, and I actually don't have long to do this video, so I am going to really do this quickly and just talk about the matches I thought of. I'll give my thoughts at the end of how I think this is all going to pan out after WrestleMania. Now WrestleMania's finished, and so yeah, so I'm not going to really do like a segment. I'm not going to talk about like the segments we saw on the show and stuff like that. I'm just going to go into the matches and what I thought of these matches. So we start off with the two pre-show matches. The first one was the tag match for the tag titles. It was Cesaro and Tyson Kidd defending against Los Matadores, the Usos, and the New Day. The Usos hit a Samoan drop. Stop doing that. The Samoan drop. No, what was it? Hits a splash from I think it was Big E. Then Cesaro ties himself in, but one of these didn't know that he tied himself in. So then Cesaro gets the win, and Tyson Kidd retain. Then we get to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. My picks to win this match were Big Show. Not a Big Show, it was Ryback. Sorry, I'm thinking of the Big Show. Ryback or maybe Mizdow. Big Show won the match. It ended up being Ryback and it ended up becoming the final three were Ryback, Mizdow, and Big Show. Big Show eliminates Ryback. Then it's just down to Mizdow and Big Show. Big Show eliminates Mizdow, wins the Battle Royal. Then the fans kind of boo. Then Mizdow throws the Miz over the top ropes. Also, that's setting up for Extreme Rules next month. And then we get to the first match on the actual card, which was the IC title match. Sorry, I think I wanted that. For the IC title, it was Bad News Barrett defending against Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Stardust, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, R-Truth. I think I named everybody there. Yes, it was a really good match. I really liked the ladder match. It was really exciting, really red hot stuff from the beginning. You had a lot of bumps. You had Cody Rhodes do a dropkick off the top rope up down to the ladder. You had Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan doing a ton of headbutts at the end of the match. Then at the end of the match you have, like I said, the headbutt spot. Then you have in the middle of the match you have Luke Harper do a powerbomb to Dean Ambrose, because the ladder was like a bridge between the barricade and the apron, and Ambrose gets put through it. I thought it was a really good spot. And Bryan wins. Yeah, Daniel Bryan wins at the end. He headbutts Dolph a ton of times. Dolph headbutts him, and then Dolph falls down, and then Daniel Bryan gets the win. It was like I said, it was a really exciting match, and a lot of good spots in the match. Then after that, we get to the second match now, which was Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. This wasn't like a really good match, but this was a good match. JJ Security tried to interfere, but Orton attacks him straight away. Then they interfered again in the match. JJ Security interfered again, so Orton RKO's them again. Well, RKO's them this time. He DT'd them the last time. Then after that, at the end of the match, Rollins goes for the curb stop. Then Randy Orton gets up, RKO's him in midair. He gets the win. So it kind of looks like Randy Orton. I don't know who he's going to feud with now. Maybe they can put him in the title match with Seth Rollins. I don't know. They'll probably find something for him anyway. Third match tonight is the third match tonight was Sting vs Triple H in a no DQ match. This was a real good match, my favourite match of the night. I thought this match really had real good false finishes. You had Triple H kick out the pedigree, you had Sting, you had Triple H kick out the Scorpion Death Drop. I thought it was real good. You had DX and NWO Brawl, awesome. You had then Sting do another Scorpion Death Drop, then Triple H kicks out. Triple H goes for a pedigree, he kicks out. Then you have Shawn Michaels come out representing DX, super kicks Sting. Then Sting kicks out again. Then you have at the end it's Sting who has his baseball bat and Triple H who has his sledgehammer. Sting breaks the sledgehammer with a bat, which kind of shocks me. Then after the match, Triple H then gets the rest of the sledgehammer and then hits him over the head and gets the win. Like I said, it was a real good match, but I wanted Sting to get the win. It didn't make any sense why should Triple H win the match, and I think they're probably going to do another rematch between these guys at Extreme Rules. I think, but this time it's going to be like NWO vs DX, something like that. Where you have obviously Sting and Triple H leading DX and NWO and stuff like that. Which I think I'm excited for that. If they do it an NWO vs DX feud at Extreme Rules, I'll be really excited for that. Then we get to a segment. Oh yeah, then we get to a segment where all the legends are congratulating Daniel Bryan. Then the fourth match tonight is AJ and Paige versus the Bellas. AJ wins with Black Widow and Paige. Oh yeah, and I forgot the entrances for the Sting Triple H match. You have Sting come out and he's got like these drummers and stuff from Japan, and then that was his like special entrance. But Triple H's one, that was an awesome one. Every year I think over the last couple of years, Triple H has had some awesome entrances. Like last year when he had Game of Thrones kind of entrance last year, but this year he had the Terminus entrance, which was awesome, where he was like scanning the crowd and he scanned all his old WrestleMania films and stuff. Awesome, and that was really awesome. I really enjoyed that entrance. That's probably one of my favourite and best Triple H entrances for WrestleMania. After that, the Hall of Fame class of 2015, they get mentioned in the show. Then the fifth match tonight is for the US titles, Rusev vs John Cena. This was a alright match. I don't think it was a really good match. I don't know, I kind of felt kind of sleepy at this match. Cena wins with the AA. In the match, Rusev tries to go for the accolade, Cena gets the ropes, and then Rusev gets the ropes because Cena had Rusev in the STF. Then Lana at the end, basically, Lana then threw a shoe at Cena, trying to break out the AA. And then Lana tries to distract Cena, but he shoves Rusev into Lana, untied now. And then basically Cena hits the AA on Rusev and gets the win, and because you're a new US champion. And I heard rumours a couple of days ago that they're going to unify the US and IC title if Dean Ambrose, they said if Dean Ambrose won, and when John Cena wins, they're going to unify the title. So I don't know. I don't really want them the WWE to unify the titles. I think if they want to just use one mid-card title, keep the IC title, the US title to me, I don't know. I just think that title hasn't been relevant for many years. Then we got a segment where Triple H, where the Authority come out and basically announce the attendance, which is 76,900 and whatever. They tell the attendance then that basically Triple H says that he owns Sting, he owns the fans, he owns WWE, he owns everything. The Rock comes out to an awesome reaction. I didn't know that Rock was going to be there tonight, so it kind of looks like at WrestleMania 31 we're going to have Rock versus Triple H. WrestleMania 32, sorry, Rock versus Triple H. I thought maybe I want to see Rock versus Rock again. I think that's going to be a good match. But we didn't see that tonight. It's gonna be Rock vs Triple H. I know this is gonna be an awesome feud and an awesome match, which I'm excited for. Then this UFC, this woman from UFC, I don't know what I forgot her name. I don't watch UFC, so don't like hate on me or whatever, because I don't watch any UFC. She comes out and basically she was in the crowd. Then The Rock calls her out and tells her to fight Stephanie while he fights Triple H. And then the sixth match tonight, which was Taker vs Wyatt. This was a good match. You know, a lot of back and forth. Bray Wyatt goes for two sister drive because the second one didn't work, and then Taker went for the tombstone, got the win. The first tombstone, Bray kicked out. The last two, then Undertaker kicked out to let's try again. And then the seventh match tonight is for the WWE World Title. It's Lesnar versus Reigns versus Rollins. Rollins comes in later on. This was an alright match. This was just kind of a bad match. This was kind of the match I was dreading the most. I'm glad that they left this to last. But like I said, I didn't think this was a bad main event. I can think of a couple of bad matches for main events of WrestleMania. Like Miz and John Cena was a bad main event for WrestleMania, because that didn't even add to nothing. The feud was lacking in that match and other stuff like that. The Goldberg Brock Lesnar shit, that match was terrible. So it wasn't all, this main event wasn't all terrible. We got a good thing out of it anyway. So Lesnar kills Reigns for most of the match. He suplexes him and he F5s him. Reigns then gets the middle offense after he busted open Roman Reigns' Lesnar's head. He Superman punches him a couple of times. He spears him twice. Then Rollins comes out. And then he says he's going to cash in. So then the match restarts to a triple threat. So then Lesnar gets up, Rollins, then Reigns gets back up again and spears Lesnar. Then Rollins didn't get affected because he was, you know, in the position for an F5, so he gets down. Then he curve stomps Reigns, then gets the win and becomes your new WWE World Champion. So Seth Rollins is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, which is awesome. And I am glad that the title of Brock Lesnar, in my opinion, I am glad that they've actually put it on a young guy, and I'm glad that they didn't put it on Roman Reigns yet. And I know I said that putting the title on Roman Reigns is a good thing, that just putting it on a different guy in a fresh face, but putting on Seth Rollins is a better idea, because at least with Seth Rollins you've got an entertaining heel, a very entertaining heel and a very entertaining character, in my opinion. With Roman Reigns, you've got a lot of work with the guy yet. You still got to help him with the mic skills, the personality, and kind of the more. You need to have more like longer matches. So there's kind of still of a progress with Roman Reigns, but I know that after this it's going to be Rollins versus Reigns feuding. Randy Orton's probably going to feud with maybe Brock Lesnar. I don't know. So they'll find something for him. And we'll probably hopefully have an NWO versus DX feud for Extreme Rules next month. I hope so. But then at the end of the day they shake hands with the NWO and DX and Sting and Triple H. So maybe not. I don't know. But I hope that they do. But this year's WrestleMania though, if I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Say it wasn't. I don't think it was better than last year's WrestleMania, because I thought that WrestleMania was awesome. I thought that was a real good, awesome WrestleMania. But I thought this one was better than other WrestleManias. I thought this was better than WrestleMania 29 or WrestleMania 27. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad than. It was not even bad than that. Wasn't even worse than them, which I thought was really good. But like I said, I don't know. What did you guys think of this year's WrestleMania? Did you think it was an awesome show? I thought it was a really good show. I didn't think it wasn't awesome, but it was a real good show. It was a really, really good show. Entertaining. Some of these matches surprised me how good they were. But that's what I'm just saying. Like the Taker Bray Wyatt match was decent, but like I said, the other matches I mentioned, the main event wasn't that bad. I have to say, the main event wasn't that bad. I know a lot of people were saying the main event's gonna suck. Even I said the main event is gonna suck without a stip, and we didn't need a stipulation. I know it sucked at the beginning of the match, but it picked up at the middle, and we had a great thing at the end. That's all I'm saying. So that, guys, is my review of WrestleMania 31. What did you guys think of this year's WrestleMania? Leave your thoughts on that in the comments. That's what you guys brag out.